Treasurer Jim Chalmers today gave the biggest hint that the government is about to force big energy companies to pump more gas into the local grid to take pressure off gas and electricity prices. He spoke with our business editor Ross Greenwood at a Business Sydney event this morning, and Ross joins us now. G'day, Ross. So what's the political process here for this mandatory gas trigger to be pulled?
Well, it's really interesting, Kenny, because what happens here is that the government has got to get a report back from the ACCC. Now, the chair of the ACCC, Gina Cass-Gottlieb, was in the audience today and is very much aware of this process. So the government can't act to take pressure off gas prices until there is a recommendation that comes from the ACCC. My understanding is that that will come sooner rather than later. It's not a matter of weeks or months. It's really going to be potentially a matter of days. The second part about this is that the Treasurer laid out the options in front of him to try and take pressure off households and off business when it comes to energy prices. He said, number one, there's the prospect of, well, taxing big energy companies and redistributing that money. He says, yeah, maybe not. Also, there's a case of just the government giving out money, which, of course, the budget was not about. It was about taking pressure off inflation. And then the final thing is the gas trigger. So let's just pick up a little of Jim Chalmers at this Business Sydney event today.
The situation as we expect it to roll out can't endure. That's my starting point. It's putting too much pressure on Australians and on Australian industry, particularly manufacturing. I've spent a lot of time with manufacturers in the last little while. So if you accept that the situation as it stands can't endure, and that's my position, then you need to work out how can we do something meaningful here which respects the fact that there are international relationships at play, investment that's gone into the system which is not irrelevant to us, but also how do you properly shift the needle so that some of these worst case outcomes don't eventuate.